Good Number 2 is a comedy podcast. Please don't take anything that we say as advice or fact. Also, this show contains explicit language. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 beat her. Beat her.
No, I was like, are we recording? You just said your last name. Now you can get
I'm gonna
doxxed.
dox myself. I live at. Cut that out.
You gotta bleep that. It has
Wait,
to be.
cut that out. You wanted me to do a D6 dice roller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you do good, you may not even need it.
Oh, good. So it's like a death save.
No.
Okay. I rolled a 6. Cool.
Wow. Well, good luck. I wonder what it sounds like because I'm just fully eating a grilled cheese.
I don't have to wonder because I can hear it. Yeah, I'm not going to say that all of this is going to get cut out, but pretty much all of this is going to get cut out.
Only the good bits remain.
Only the good what remain?
Only the good bits. What did you hear?
You know. We haven't seen each other.
I know, it's been so long.
We haven't spoken to each other. You know? The weird thing about working together is that we talk less.
I know. Who would have thought?
It's because you're never at the office. You're never home, Dad.
No, I'm trying to be home more.
You're too busy with your other secret family. Mm-hmm. You know, they always get priority over us. You know, your little kids screaming and crying at home.
Everyone must have two families. It's your work family and your life family. And you can always cheat on your work family.
You know what? That's fair. And now that I've become your work family instead of your life family, you know, I always get the short end of the stick.
That's real bad for you.
You know what? I give you all these opportunities in life, and I give you all these things, and in response, all I get is distance.
No, I'll be at work. I promise.
That's okay. I'm in sort of like a hermit mode lately too. I've just been like in my den, listening to my tunes. You know,
I've been hermited out pretty hard too. I've been like doing nothing. I think it's just like because I have things planned. But it's also like I'm hitting a point now where I've done so much this summer where I need to just stop.
It's not even the summer for me anymore, you know?
Okay.
That's in the past.
Okay.
I'm all about the pumpkin spice, the apple crumble.
I'm ready to get cozy.
Yeah, I'm already there. You know, I put away my shorts.
Some amber pumpkin candles.
Yes, candles.
Some
soap.
Ooh, soap is good.
Coffee creamer.
Ooh, some fall flavored coffee creamers.
Pumpkin spice eye drops. Pumpkin
what else we
spice
get?
Socks. You know, when I put them on, my feet taste like pumpkin spice.
Is it like after or like?
No, I have like taste
socks?
receptors in my feet like a fly.
Oh, wow.
You know how flies
do
taste?
They do that?
Yeah, they taste by walking on stuff.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm like that. So I put on a sock that's got pumpkin spice flavor in the bottom, and then every time I sweat, it like a tea bag steeping, but it's my sock and my foot.
If you didn't throw up during that section, call us at 1-800-909-909. Good number 2.
909.
Good number 2, the only podcast.
The only podcast. It's been a while since we said that.
It's been a long, long time. I think we banked so many episodes that we didn't even need to record.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's been so long. I haven't left my home country, and now here we are in the island of Indonesia.
Indonesia, everybody. We made it. Congratulations.
And what else? What's popping here? Because I haven't gone out.
What's popping in Indonesia? Well, you know, I've just been doing this thing where I like walk the streets alone at night with no cell phone and no way of contacting anybody. So I'm just walking through Indonesia, fully disconnected from the world, just embracing the experience. I've been mugged 4 times. But then they try to steal stuff, and I'm like, I don't have my phone, I don't have my wallet.
You don't have anything.
I don't have anything. Like, what do you want from me? Like my organs? Sure, why not?
Did you ever get accosted by like a forest spirit? Because I know we live next to like the woods a lot.
No, the forest spirits, like, the thing with them is they need a deposit, you know? Like, they won't speak to you.
They're like strippers, yeah.
Well, I don't, you know, if I'm not carrying my stuff with me, I can't, like, pay them the whatever, what's the currency in Indonesia?
See what's happening right now is there's like a weird audio thing happening where my voice just
Rupiah.
That's what it is.
One Indonesian rupiah is 0.000087 of a dollar.
American?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Wait,
so how many Indonesian rupiah is 1 American dollar?
1 American dollar is 15,409 Indonesian rupiah.
Shit.
So what's the smallest? Oh my God. The smallest denomination of money they have is 1,000.
Wow.
Because 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000.
Oh my God. That's like when, was it Tanzania or something?
Yeah, there's a bunch of...
they had like $1 trillion bills.
Yeah, I think, is it Zambia? The Zambia?
Maybe.
Zambia currency. Do you mind closing that?
Yeah.
Okay. No, the Zambian money is more. It's worth more. So, anyways, we're here in Indonesia. Let's look up some Indonesia facts.
Yeah. Hot Indonesia facts.
20 unusual, interesting, and fun facts about Indonesia.
Let's see if we knew them.
Indonesia is home to over 100 endangered animals. Is that fun? Is that a fun fact?
No, that means we're fucking them. And with the knowledge of the inflation, now that I know, it's certified. We the companies are fucking them.
Yeah, we're destroying them. It's home to the smallest buffalo in the world.
Oh, little Sebastian.
Yeah, the Anoa.
Okay.
The tarsier, I've heard of those. They're little lemur type things that look like Dobby from Harry Potter.
Whoa, is that really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Tarsius tarsier. Indonesia has the world's biggest young population.
Whoa.
So 92% of the Indonesian population is younger than 60.
Wow.
Yeah, which
That's
is
pretty awesome.
Very unusual. The world's biggest flower, which we've talked about before, the corpse flower, lives in Indonesia.
Wow, what a callback.
Yeah, that's a callback to episode 8, 9,
I don't know.
something like that. Home to 700 different languages. Now, that's just, okay. Hang on.
Okay, hot take.
Hold on, it's a hot take. Everybody buckle the fuck up. There's no way there's 700 languages. 700.
I mean, there's a lot of islands, though.
700
right?
dialects.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay,
dialects makes a lot of sense.
Indonesia is the hottest spot on the Pacific Ring of Fire.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Also known as the Circum-Pacific Belt.
There's always a party happening here.
In the Cum Belt. Home to the tallest island peak.
Ooh.
Largest volcanic lake. Second longest coastline. Indonesia is made up of 17,504 islands. Okay,
yeah.
I might have been onto something with the languages thing.
There's a lot of islands here.
If each island has its own language.
Yeah, I had to go to the grocery store in a kayak. It's hard.
Indonesia has a macabre and bizarre history with headhunting.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Grisly practice of killing a person by cutting off their heads and preserving the trophy and displaying it.
That's pretty sweet.
Indonesia is the only place on Earth to observe the Komodo dragon in the wild.
Wow.
Oh, Sumatra is in Indonesia. I love Sumatran coffee. Now, everybody, all my coffee fans in the listening population.
Tell me more.
Sumatran coffee has a lovely, smoky, red berry flavor to it.
Wow.
It's not a chocolatey, it's not a bright citrusy fruit. It's a dark red wine sort of.
Wow.
Home to the biggest Buddhist temple in the world. Indonesia and Monaco have the exact same flag. Get some originality.
Okay. Who's suing who for copyright?
Red at the top, white at the bottom, which is the same as Poland, just flipped upside down.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Monaco and Indonesia are exactly the same.
That's a problem.
Guinness World Record for largest packet of instant noodles is in Indonesia.
That's pretty neat.
Indonesia's pretty cool, man. And Indonesia, this is the last one. Indonesia still enforces the death penalty by firing squad. Prisoners and their families are given 72 hours of notice pending their execution.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Wow, what if you knew you were dying in 3 days? Anyways, we're in Indonesia.
Yeah, we're hanging out. It's pretty nice.
Turn your fucking ringer off.
I'm
you
so
boomer.
sorry.
You fucking boomer scum.
I made a mistake.
Folks, episode 20 is upon us.
It is. It is upon us.
It has come. It has risen.
Yes.
And, you know, every time we hit one of the 10s, so 10, 20, eventually 30, I hand over the reins.
Yes.
You know? So...
If you
was my segment, was talking about Indonesia.
That's awesome. You gave me so much lead time. That was great.
Yeah, so now you're not even going to be able to fit all of the stuff that you have planned. So I will say Praj has a whole note doc.
I have a big document right
He made me make a new version of the theme music.
I did. And keen listeners will notice that we didn't start with our intro.
Yeah, the intro's actually starting right now.
No,
3,
no, it's
2,
not. No,
1.
it's not.
And we're back.
It's gonna start again. It's gonna
okay,
start
wait.
again.
It's okay. For me as the editor of this episode,
I'm editing.
Oh.
I'm editing.
Okay. Okay, so definitely bleep my address.
Yeah, I will bleep your address. Yeah, no problem. Man.
Bleep where I said my full name and my address.
Not even a joke.
Nope.
For Patreon.
So you are going to put the music at the very top?
No.
You're going to put it in when we get into
the fun stuff.
Okay, cool.
So here's what's happening.
Yes, I'm going to fully hand over control. I've got a D6 app open, and that's it.
You may need dice.
Everything else is you.
Okay. Yeah, so we're in Indonesia, and you know why we're here? Because it was something that wasn't stated on the 20 unusual facts about Indonesia. Indonesia is the #1 improv capital of the world.
Really?
And why would I bring you to Indonesia? Is because I want you to learn. Because I've listened back. We have enough of a bank of episodes now to really hone in on your skills. And I feel like where you're lacking is a little bit of.
Is this a performance review?
Yeah, this is a performance review, and your improv skills on the podcast could be better.
That's true. Yeah, so I agree.
I've created a little scenario for you to bring us into the spirit of improv. I've flown us all the way to Indonesia.
Yeah, yeah. I have heard people say it's the improv capital of the world.
It is, and it's me.
I'm people.
I have shared with you something that I don't want you to look at yet.
You shared with my email?
It's in our shared Good Number 2 podcast.
Google Drive.
This is the one time I'm allowing you to access my folder. The Praj do not open folder.
Okay. Other than this, it's just your nudes.
Yes.
Okay, I won't open it yet, but I'm opening your bits folder.
No,
but
don't do that.
I'm not going to actually open anything.
Okay, yes, that's fine. Actually, find the doc called Your Character. That's good. Alrighty.
God. Oh God. Wait, the font is so small.
No, it's I don't know, it's just not updating. Don't even worry about it.
I have the eyes of a 90-year-old man. You think
what
I can
does
read
it say?
Do you want me to go through it now? Okay, I have it open. It's ready. Okay.
I'm going to bring our listeners
I'm scared.
in all right, everybody get
everybody gather around the fire. Gather around. Here, turn your volume up.
Okay. All right. If any one of you has ever DM'd any Dungeons and Dragon things, you know how it feels. Okay. We're going to open.
Did you adjust your volume?
I did. I made myself.
Can you unadjust it?
Unadjust it?
Yeah.
You told me to adjust it.
Don't.
Okay. That's horrible. The sun rises over a September morning in the concrete jungle of Hell's Kitchen, New York City, New York, America. Its rays illuminate the grimy, wet underbelly of the city covered in smog. It's the late 1940s, by the way, though I'm sure you knew that already, on account of the newsies running along the streets with their bowler hats and soot-covered faces, because let's face it, children having one job just simply isn't enough. Dingy streetcars run on rusted tracks across the garbage and piss-smelling streets on account of all the garbage and piss. Bottles of a new substance sweeping across the streets called Holy Mackerel lay on the alleyways, and not far off you see people passed out near the bottles. Piss. It was 99 cents.
And Mackelmore is here.
And Holy Mackel. Okay, it's Holy Mackelmore for sure. Hell's Kitchen is the home of our protagonist, a grizzled detective of 2 whole years in October, a veteran of 2 wars and a PI in his middle age, living life in his office within an even dingier and more piss-smelling apartment building. We peer into the life of this man as we zoom across a hallway and enter through a tinted glass door, which reads, Wolfsbane, PI. Welcome to Good Noir 2.
I'm guessing that's where the theme's gonna play.
Yeah. Okay. All right, we're back. Okay, now you can open the folder called Your Character.
Okay.
And for our audience sake, please read out everything that describes it. And I'm presenting to you a fun opportunity.
Uh-huh.
Because I know I can't just, hold a cane here and hit you over the butt and tell you to do better improv. I need to incentivize you.
You could,
I
if you wanted to.
I won't, though.
You could, though.
But if I have given you certain characteristics, and if you play up to those characteristics or bring them into the game or into this improv scene at any point, I will give you $5
for each one, or just if I incorporate them at all.
$5
total.
$5 for each thing you incorporate.
Whoa,
for a total of I think $70.
No way.
Yeah,
No way.
I think it's 70.
No way.
I think it might be $70.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Yes, this is a chance for you.
This is the people will truly understand now how incentivized I am by money, cold hard cash, just like my character. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna read. Do you want me to read all of these points out to the audience?
Yeah, so they know who you are.
Okay.
So and you can learn your own character.
Okay. It says at the top. It says Peter's character. Jack, in quotes, finger clanker, Wolfsbane, PI. So my name is Jack Wolfsbane, PI. But I go by finger clanker?
Yeah, or fingers.
Fingers, huh?
And I can let you decide why you have that name.
Okay. You are a crisp 44. I'm guessing that means years old. Okay, 44 years young. You're always a little drunk. Okay, I gotta start thinking about the voice too. Yeah.
See, this is good. Improv.
You don't smoke.
you don't smoke.
You don't smoke, but you occasionally light up a cigar next to your coat so it smells like you do. This is like a Bill Burr sort of thing.
Yeah, it really is.
You've lost many coats. Okay. Okay, so you light up a cigar next to your coat so it smells like you do smoke. You've lost many coats this way. You served in both wars as your unit's cook. Okay, got it. Did I get a purple heart?
You did.
Okay. Your secret ingredient was nutritional yeast and cocaine. Okay. Upon returning home, you tried to join the police force, but were passed over for a crime-solving dog named Max. You committed horrible war crimes during your time in the war. Your favorite food is... There's a plane going by. That reminds me of my 2 tours in the war as a cook.
Jack Wolfsbane has a horrible flashback.
Your favorite food is tomatoes with some Himalayan salt. Did they even make that in the 40s? Did they even know that Himalaya existed?
They went up
in the
there
40s?
for sure.
You love vanilla ice cream. You've never been married, though you swear you've been kissed once. Am I an incel? Monday's your favorite day of the week because that's when Jody comes by to deliver the milk. All right. It's 1940s.
Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen. If you got a problem that you can't put your finger on, you know who to call. Jack Finger Clanker Wolfsbane, P.I. I'll put a finger on it for you.
That's really good.
I'll finger you. I mean, I'll put a finger on you. I mean, on it.
It is the morning, Jack.
Oh, God.
What are you doing in your office?
What morning? What day of the week?
It's Monday.
Oh, I love Mondays because that's when Jody comes by to deliver the milk.
As you say that, there's a little ding at the door.
I bet that's Jody come by to deliver my milk. I waddle on over. I waddle because my foot was injured during one of my war tours in the kitchen. I dropped a knife on my foot, so I have a permanent limp.
That's rich. That's rich.
So
rich storytelling.
I limp over to the front door and I open it up. And I say, Jody,
Fingers. Fingers, how are you?
Oh, Jody, it's a Monday. It's my favorite fucking day of the week.
Aren't you a potty mouth today?
Well, I'm so excited about this milk, Jody.
Oh, I got you your milk. And then she gives you some milk, and then she kind of like stands there awkwardly, kind of expecting it.
Is this 2%? Is this homo?
It is homo milk.
You know how I love me some homo milk. Hey, Jody. You are such a wonderful milk delivery gal. Here's
Jack.
a tip on me for you.
Oh, what is that?
It's a piece of paper, and I've drawn a picture of Jody carrying milk, and it says, "I owe you $5."
Oh, Jack, that's so nice.
It's the least I could do, Jody.
And she kind of like shuffles a little bit. And she's like, Jack, you could make it up for me. I could, I'm actually going out of town tomorrow, but I was wondering if you were into like some sort of a late night stroll with me tonight.
A late night stroll, huh?
What?
A late night stroll. Well, geez, Jody. I mean.
It's only the morning. You can come at night, midnight.
Jody, I think Jody, crime never sleeps. But for you, I'll make sure it's tucked in and sleeping.
Oh, Jack.
I'd love to take a walk with you, Jody, tonight at midnight in Hell's Kitchen.
She gets so chipper. She goes, "Oh, Jack, that'd be swell. Just meet me by the train yards across town."
The train yards, eh?
Yeah,
there's 4 of them. Which ones do you mean?
Oh, they're the ones just across from the docks, all the way on the other side.
If you go to the
docks, and you go straight north, you'll find them. It's the train
north
yards.
of the docks,
all the way on the other side of town.
All right, hey Jody,
Jack,
it's a date.
And then she closes the door and rushes off.
Jack immediately starts crying and like hyperventilating.
That's $5 for you. That's $5 for you. You should keep a count. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little counter
like
for you.
A swear jar, but for me actually embracing my characters.
Yeah. I'm gonna dip 1 into the swear jar, but I need something to keep. You know what? I have just the way to keep track.
Okay.
1 money in the money jar.
So Jack is like. Like in movies when somebody starts hyperventilating, they like push their back up against a wall and then slowly like slide down the wall until they're like on the floor with their knees up. Jack's just like, okay, you did it, Jack. You did it. The opportunity presented itself and you did it. You didn't choke. His voice changed.
He really did.
You didn't choke, okay. Jack.
You didn't choke. Hey.
You didn't choke, Jack.
Hey.
Jack takes a little hit off of. He's got like a hip flask of
sangria.
Sangria. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's like
really big.
It's like a 4 liter of sangria.
Sure.
When it's clear, so you can see like the moldy orange. It's prohibition.
Yes.
So he's going a little wild with the sangria.
Well, it's prohibition now.
Oh, it's currently in the 40s?
That's why Holy Mackerel has gone.
Holy Mackelmore.
Holy Mackelmore has taken over the streets.
For my context, Holy Mackelmore is alcoholic.
It's some sort of hooch.
It's some sort of hooch, some back alley.
Some back alley moonshine.
Okay, and sangria is not Holy Mackelmore.
No, that's
Holy matrimony.
That's some alcohol you source.
Okay, great. So I take a quick swig off of my sangria. It tastes a little moldy, but it's delicious and I love it.
Your symptoms immediately go away.
Okay.
All right.
Just as that happens.
All right. My voice changed again now that I've had my sangria.
You know what? This is what we like about improv. Your character can grow and change.
You know, I started with one voice. I can't keep that voice going.
For a long time. It's not going to happen.
Okay.
Jack, as you're sitting in the office having your sip of sangria, you hear another knock at the door.
It's not Jody. Who could it be?
You see a figure standing outside your door, impatiently tapping her feet.
Her. Oh, God. I can't speak to another woman today. I hit my quota. Okay.
Hello?
I open the door. Hello?
Are you the detective?
Yeah. Jack I'm going to take Clanker out. Fingerwolfsbane, at your service.
My name's Iris. Iris Aperture.
What's your brother's name? Exposure?
No, but my husband's name's Jimmy Aperture.
Jimmy Aperture. Okay. What can I do? Yeah, come on in, Iris. What can I do for you?
She comes in and she closes the door behind her, but before she closes it, she looks out into the hallway almost as if she's watching out for somebody. And then she closes the door and she goes,
Well, I have a case for you.
How'd you find out about me, Iris?
Well, I looked around for every PI in town in Hell's Kitchen that was known. And you were the only one
that was known.
That wasn't known.
Oh, I'm an unknown PI.
You're an unknown PI. That's just the man I need. I believe there's something happening.
How old is Iris?
Iris is a crisp 22.
Why is she saying that?
There's been...
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Listen, my husband, Jimmy, I haven't seen him in weeks. I fear the worst.
Wow.
And I think he's dead. He used to be a photographer at the local newspaper.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a pretty apt career choice if your last name's Aperture.
I thought so too.
Did he take your last name?
He did. He did. We're very liberal for our time.
I'm happy to hear that. What was the last thing that you said to him? What was the last time you saw him before he disappeared?
Last time I saw him, I told him not to leave me. He was leaving out at the docks. He was leaving out. I think he went to the docks or somewhere. I don't know.
Now, which docks? There's 4 docks in town.
He went to the docks on the other side of town from the train yards.
Okay. Is that different docks?
No, it's the same docks.
Got it. There's only one docks that matters. Okay.
And then I told him not to go. I told him to just stay home tonight. Stay home with me, his wife. Come to my show. But no.
Your show.
Don't worry about that.
And she shies away from you.
Oh. I take out not a small like pocket notebook, but a full size like 8.5 by 11 next to my giant sangria bottle, a full size notebook with like one of those comically large construction pencils.
Okay, amazing. Does it have a little feather tip at the end of it?
It's like glued on,
amazing,
shittily, like with like chewing gum or something.
The police was too busy to investigate the murder. They've just been too preoccupied with all the Holy Mackelmore. But I don't know.
Now,
I feel like I wasn't high status enough for them to care. And I wanted a low status detective who I knew would care.
Well, you come to the right place. If Finger can't do it, nobody can.
I believe you can do this, Finger.
What? You keep saying murder. What makes you think it's a murder?
Listen. I've said too much.
And she goes out to your windows that outlook the shitty piss and shit covered streets.
The morning sun glints off of her beautiful blonde hair.
Black
Hair.
Jet black
Black hair.
Very flat. Very flat. Very short.
Short? Short, flat, black hair.
She goes, and then she seems to notice something on the street, and she goes,
I can't tell you right now. Meet me tonight at the old abandoned distillery.
and then she runs out of the office before you can say anything, but
Iris.
Goodbye.
and then you see on your desk is a wedding ring and a note.
I feel like I need to actually be taking notes. Okay. So Iris, her husband, Jimmy Aperture, who took her last name and is a photographer for the newspaper, went missing a couple weeks ago. Mm-hmm. She thinks he was murdered, but can't say why she thinks that. Mm-hmm. The last time she saw him, they were at the docks.
No, he was leaving the house.
He was leaving the house, and she begged him not to leave.
Yes.
But he left anyways.
Yes.
Okay, and she wants to meet me, Jack Finger Wolfhard, Wolfsbane, at the distillery at the same time that Jody wants to meet me at the north of the docks.
She's you take the note and you flip it on the other side. On the other side of the note, it says, "My
Show starts at 9 p.m.
Okay, good. So not midnight. Okay.
No.
Jody at midnight, Iris at 9 p.m.
Wow.
And sangria through the rest of the day.
Hey.
Okay, got it. I'm there.
What do you do until 9 p.m., Jack?
Okay, so 9 p.m. First thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to have my standard breakfast of tomatoes with Himalayan salt on toast.
That's another
$5.
Another $5.
Rack it up. Okay, so Jack sits down with a piece of toast, a nice juicy beefsteak tomato, Himalayan salt, and a lit cigar next to his jacket.
It's another $5.
You made this. Make it $1. I don't want to eat you.
No, it's fine. I want you to make money here.
And he starts to go over the facts a little bit in his head. So a young dame, 22, comes to me as a lowly PI, no skin in the game, you know,
Fresh 2 years.
2 years
in October.
2 years in October. Don't
Another
get it twisted. She comes to me, a new PI, fresh off the docks of the war.
That's what they say.
Yep. To solve her husband's disappearance. Now, there's got to be something shady going on. She works a type of show she can't say out loud. Immediately, my mind goes to she's one of those go-go girls down in the Bronx. And she's working some unsavory business, and her husband might have gotten twisted up in it. You know, maybe he was more involved in her line of work than she likes to think.
All very good theories, Jack.
And then I start drawing more pictures of Jody with milk.
As you're drawing pictures of Jody with milk, you hear a third knock at the door.
Okay, wait.
This time,
the third knock at the door. Hang on. Jack
large-
doesn't instantly get up. He just listens.
You hear strained breathing.
Does it sound familiar?
No.
Okay, Jack is gonna get up and listen closer to the door. Dad?
It's not your father.
Yeah, Jack says, Who is it?
May I please come in?
Who is it?
It is I, Fingersbeth.
No. Okay, Jack opens the door.
You see, entering the house, entering your dingy apartment, is a well-dressed lawyer. Couldn't be older than 25.
Oh. A lot of your
young
20-somethings sound like they're 85 years old.
It was a different time, man. What can I say? Kids started
smoking a lot.
smoking early, working in the mines.
Okay.
I've come here to offer you a parlay. And he slides over an envelope.
Okay. Is it Manila?
No.
It's white?
It's a white,
Okay.
almost like a something you'd send a birthday card in.
And I look at this guy and I say, "You got anthrax in this envelope?"
Oh no!
They just invented anthrax a week ago, so I'm really on guard about it.
You should get money for that, but I didn't write that down. No, it's not anthrax. Please, I'm sure you can see the green tint on the inside.
Cracks it open.
A whole lot of money, dollar bills. Listen, man, take the money, but don't go to the docks tonight.
Don't go to the docks tonight. And
Sorry, I meant
the
old abandoned distillery. Do not go to the old abandoned distillery tonight.
Why?
Maybe take out that delivery girl. Milk delivery girl on her date instead.
Why should I trust you?
If you know what's best for you, you will heed my warning. Again, I am Fingersbeth.
Nice to meet you, sir.
He walks out the door.
Now this just got interesting.
Bow, bow, bow. It's 9 p.m. It's 8:45. You are walking
Okay.
to the old abandoned distillery. This is the shadiest part of town.
Okay. And this guy just gave me a big fat fucking wadola of
So
cash
much.
and advised me not to go to the distillery.
You can not go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the distillery.
Why, Jack? Why do
Because
you go?
here's the thing about Jack. All right.
Tell me.
If he learned anything from his 2 tours in the war, it's that integrity
Ooh.
is the most important virtue. And to take a random man's wad of cash, not to pursue justice, is heinous behavior.
He left the wad of cash and walked out.
Yeah. So I put the wad of cash on my desk and I looked at it a bit remorseful, but knowing what I had to do, and I pushed it away and I said, I need to find out the source of this woman Iris's troubles. I gotta figure it out.
I gotta know what's going on.
I gotta know what's going on.
You arrive at the old abandoned distillery district. Though to your surprise, you see many fancy cars parked along the streets. And in the distance, you hear music coming from the brewery. The old abandoned brewery in the old abandoned distillery.
Interesting. I'm gonna light up a cigar and then just wave it around myself to give myself a smell.
Okay.
But then
Well, you already used that one, so you can't.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket, still lit, and it's gonna light my jacket on fire.
That's $5. Your coat catches on fire.
Why?
It
It's
is
not
now
that cold out anyways, and I throw this.
You throw it out. It all takes you 10 minutes. It's now 9:15.
9:15.
Yeah, it's 9:15. You take one final look at the piece of paper that Iris Aperture gave to you, and in the bottom you notice that it says the code word is. And now it will access the random word generator. The code word is ruin clash.
Ruin, clash.
You must remember that as you walk across the old abandoned distillery district on your way to the old abandoned brewery in the old abandoned distillery district.
Ruin, clash.
You arrive at large doors,
Okay.
and you are confronted by a beefy
What does
guard.
it smell like? What does it smell like?
Smells like
Old alcohol.
smells sweet,
Sticky beer floor.
and sweet.
Mackerel.
And
Does it smell like mackerel?
It does. And as you walk closer to the doors, you smell mackerel even stronger.
This is getting fishy.
You arrive at the large doors. A guard opens a slit through a door. What's the password?
Ruin, clash.
He closes the slit. You hear a million locks go off. Tish, 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 tish. And the large doors to the old Abandoned brewery in the old abandoned district open. You enter through these decrepit doors into a bustling bar with the richest folks in town, music now blaring in your ears, and you see an open seat at the bar. And off in the corners you see go-go dancers going about their
Just
business,
as I predicted.
performing, and you notice that every table holds a bottle of Holy Mackelmore.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I guess I mosey on up to the open seat at the bar.
Bartender looks over at you. Hey, what can I get for you?
I look at what the other people at the bar are having.
You see some old fashions. You see some. Well, it was called fashioned. You see some.
It's called new fashion.
Actually, you see some new fashioned cocktails. You see a Manhattan. You see a cocktail lost to time.
Manhattan, but we're in the Bronx.
We're in Hell's Kitchen.
It's the special menu, man. This bar's under the table, man.
I look at the bartender and I say,
Dealer's choice.
All right. And he pours you a drink with an unknown liquid and some milk and slides it over to you.
Some milk.
I'm writing a note down in my oversized notebook.
We call it Hell's Cream, man.
Hell's cream.
Now, do I pour the milk into the drink, or do I drink them separately, or do I like...
If you have to ask, man, do you even know, man?
That was a test, and you passed. And I drink both
Whoa,
simultaneously by like holding the milk in one side of my mouth and the cup in the other.
It's absolutely delicious. Ooh. You start tripping balls. This was Holy Mackelmore.
Whoa! So the mysterious liquid is Holy Mackelmore.
You have just ingested some Holy Mackelmore.
The room starts spinning. This reminds me of... No. Wait, this reminds me of my horrible war crimes.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
no, don't do that. Did it taste like vanilla ice cream? Because I love vanilla ice cream.
It did not taste for such an effort, I'll give you $5. Okay. And the bartender's like, "Hey, man, you good, man?"
Jack grabs the bar, vomits in his mouth, and then swallows it back down.
That's good.
Says,
Oh, never been better.
"Hey, man, what are you? You're not like the usual types. You're not even wearing a coat." I should get $5 for that.
"Yeah, I'm a new type of guy." They call me the toe. Toes.
What are you here for, man?
I'm here to see a dame. Goes by the name of
We got plenty of dames around.
Iris. Aperture. As opposed to another Iris that also works here.
Well, there's iris eyelids, and then there's iris aperture. You're here to see aperture.
Aperture, yeah.
All right.
All right.
You wanna? Let me just go talk to her first.
All right. Tell her that the finger has the finger is pointing here. The pointer finger. The finger is pointing.
Whatever you say, man.
Yeah.
And he walks off. A few minutes later, he returns and he ushers you.
While he's gone, Jack vomits all over the floor, but then like tries to like kick it under the bar.
There's a man sitting on the stool next
Jack
to you.
was like, who did that?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Did you just puke on that floor?
Did I fucking do that, dude?
Yeah, dude.
And there's more puke, and then security comes, takes him out back, and then later you hear a gunshot.
It's the only thing. I want to take a quick before the bartender comes back. Good number 2. The only podcast. With social medias.
Good number 2.
Good number 2. In case you forgot what you were listening to, if you're so enraptured in the fucking narrative.
Yes.
Good number 2 is the only podcast. Twitter is moving to you have to pay to use it.
Okay.
So we're not going to be on there.
We're not
I'm telling
on
you,
Twitter.
I'm not putting money in
Twitter.
Fucking Elon Musk's filthy, dirty pockets.
Yeah, fuck that app called Sex.
fuck the sex app.
Fuck
And fuck
sex app.
Fuck
I dropped my phone.
E-dong butts.
Edong butts.
We're Instagram exclusive. We only listen to Instagram.
We're back to the early 2000s, baby.
Yeah,
Instagram.
we're Facebook pages, Instagram. Good number 2.
Goodnumber2.com.
.com. Goodnumber2.com.
Oh, that would be pretty good. We should get a website.
Goodnumber2.com. YouTube.
YouTube
I just wanted
/
to-
good number
I
2.
wanted to take a break from the. Want a break from the ass?
Want a break from the ads.
We're back. We're back in it. Okay, Jack has just vomited and caused a man to be murdered in cold blood. So bartender's coming back. Jack's ready. He's steeled himself.
Hey, man. Oh, shit. Where's Jerry, man?
He had a bit of an accident.
Ah,
He
shit.
vomited all over the floor.
No way.
Yeah.
We called him the Iron Stomach. What are you talking about?
Even iron rusts.
He gives you a little glance and then goes, she'll see you in the back.
Thanks. I slide him a little drawing I did while he was gone. It's a picture of him holding milk and whatever the mysterious liquid was. And it says, I owe you $5. And I run full speed.
Oh, I'll hold you to that, man.
Yeah, you will.
You run to the back where you see in the green room, you see Iris Aperture getting ready for her performance. She looks beautiful, stunning, in a black dress that shines
Like her black hair.
with glitter, which also happens to be on her hair that also shines, much like her dress.
God damn.
Well, it's you. The detective, Jack? Sorry, I'm in my stage persona now.
Yeah, you sounded a lot more smoky this morning, Iris.
That's before I had my cigarettes.
What?
Now I'm all better.
Okay.
I'm in that weird phase of smoking where it feels better when you smoke, but ultimately it's worse for you.
Oh, they haven't even invented lung cancer yet, so you're in the clear.
Nothing could go wrong with me, and I'm also British now.
Yes. Iris, it's great to see you.
Listen, I fear I don't have much time. I must tell you what happened. Jimmy was investigating the Holy Mackelmore. That got all the cops in a tizzy. He believed that if he could investigate and get photographs, he could maybe uncover the truth behind who's been trading this. He found some leads about a deal and wanted to go take some photos. He left at night and he never returned.
And only his camera. Oh, shit.
You need another cigarette?
need a
Hang on, I don't
cigarette.
have cigarettes, but I have cigars.
Ah,
And
that's even better.
I go to reach in my jacket pocket and realize my jacket is gone.
You don't. What are you reaching it to? You don't have a jacket.
I have a bad habit of lighting my jackets on fire.
It's okay. I have some backwoods.
Ah.
She picks up some backwoods and smokes one up, and she goes, he left late at night and never He left late at night and never returned.
Okay.
Only his camera and one of the film reels were left by my door. And she hands you a shattered Polaroid camera.
Ooh.
And some developed photographs.
I was going to say, the Polaroids, they come right out.
No, it's a whatever film, whatever they did, whatever they did back
Camera.
there.
Okay, but she
Yeah.
got the photos developed.
Developed. She did. I went through the table.
I set up a dark room in my closet tonight.
I had a lot of free time since my husband died.
That guy was taking up all of my free time. Okay, so a roll of developed film.
She
Okay.
grabs your hands. Jack,
Yes.
I fear that someone's following me. Can you stay for the show and perhaps walk me home?
When does the show end?
11 p.m.
Okay, great. Yep, I'll be here.
Wonderful.
I'll protect you. Wait, does he go by the name of the person who's following you? Does he go by the name of Finkelspur?
I don't know. I just have a hunch. And she takes a shaking sip of her water and goes, I have to perform now.
Wait. I put my hand on her shoulder.
Jack.
Iris.
Jack.
I let go and I walk away.
Jack.
I'll be there when you're done.
Wow.
Romance. Sweat dripping down Jack's face.
Yeah, all held together.
Yeah.
Up until she leaves
Yeah.
the room. Do you watch her performance?
She's a go-go dancer.
She's a singer.
She's a singer. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You go out to
Listen,
stage.
as long as I get to hear her sing, that's what I'm here
Okay,
for.
okay,
Does she
yeah.
need to smoke while she's singing?
Yeah,
so
she
her voice-
absolutely.
They call her the smoking gun of the West,
Of the East.
the East Side, East Side smoking gun.
Now presenting the smoking gun of the East. The whole crowd goes wild, and you see Iris Aperture, known as the smoking gun of the East, walks up onto stage, lights a cigarette, and goes,
Yeah.
"There's been bad stuff happening in the city.
Jack immediately starts crying. Just like,
So shady dealings happening
in the city.
in the city." And the Jack begins to harmonize with Iris Aperture. All eyes go to you. Bad things in the city. She does jazz hands, and as she hits her final note, city, and you see foam blowing out of her mouth as she vomits onto stage.
Iris.
And you see Iris Aperture tries to catch herself on the mic stand, but falls onto the floor, twitching, and eventually no longer twitching.
Iris! Jack runs up onto the stage.
You run up onto the stage and you see it is too late. Iris in the fall broke her neck and is dead.
She do- what? Iris, wait! You might want to
Wow, this is
That was internal.
this is amazing. This is amazing, Peter. You are really coming into your
Thank
character.
you. I'm really trying to embrace improv.
This
today.
is great.
I'm thinking of it as a D&D character makes it a lot easier.
Only if, right?
Mm-hmm.
After a little bit, do you stand by Iris's body?
I think Jack, by running up on stage, has drawn a lot of attention and doesn't want to be the center of attention.
You were also harmonizing with her on
Well,
stage.
that was like quietly to myself in my booth. You know, it was magical between us, but nobody else.
Okay.
Jack realizes that people are probably staring at him, and he hides his face and runs off outside.
Outside.
Yeah,
as
sees
you
the
go
dead
outside.
body of the iron stomach.
Yeah, you see a dead body of a man who had recently been shot.
Jesus.
Just as you go outside the doors, you see police cars roll up, wee, 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 and they arrive at the door, and you see the captain, the sergeant, who passed you over for a crime-solving dog named Max.
Ooh.
Sergeant Harvey Gordon steps out of his police cruiser. What's up?
No, nothing.
And he looks at you, and he goes, "Jack,
Harvey.
what brings you here? This isn't exactly your pay grade."
Well, you know, when duty calls and the cops aren't here to answer, you call Mr. Finger. I mean, Finger. No, Mister. Finger P.I.
You finger mister.
You finger your Mister.
I understand.
What brings you here?
I was told there was
Harold. Harry Gordon.
Harold Gordon.
Harold Gordon.
Howard
Harvey. Harvey.
My name is Harvey.
Harvey Gordon.
Harvey Harold
Howard
Henry Gordon.
What brings you here?
I believe there was a murder that happened, or perhaps a death.
A murder?
A death.
A murder?
A suspected. There's been a murder. There was a death reported here. My cops will be coming in.
Jack points at the dead body next to him.
That too.
This one?
Interesting. 2 dead bodies. He writes in a little notepad, an even larger notepad from what you have, fucking comically large. And you see he pulls out.
Sounds like an easel.
It's really big. It's really big.
Fucking Harvey.
I'm just taking notes. His pencil, even bigger, and it's a pen,
Jack spits on the
a
ground.
fountain pen.
Jack spits more.
You see all the cops come in. You see no one gets arrested. The cops just come in and take out the bodies and leave.
I make a note in my slightly smaller notebook.
Oh, that notebook. Quite small. Jack?
Yeah,
We have some extra ones.
You could learn a thing or two about saving space by not hiring fucking dogs.
He's our best detective in the
You would have
force.
had a better one if you hired me.
We'll see about that, Jack. Tell me, why were you here?
I told you, when duty calls, I answer.
You were investigating something?
Nah, just wanted a drink.
He looks at you.
I wink at him.
Whoa, young man.
I give him a kiss.
As you kiss him, your cheeks your lips embrace, and he puts his arm around your waist, and he goes, pushes you away. Jack, is that a camera?
No. It flashes.
Listen, Jack. There's always been something between us.
I know. That's why you couldn't hire me, because you're afraid. You're afraid of what could happen between us.
It's not that. That's not what I'm afraid of. Afraid of myself. Can't be here.
Harvey.
Bye, Jack.
Harvey.
And he drives off in his police car. Woo, 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 woo. Just,
Jack Wolfsbane, the world's first bisexual detective.
that's awesome. This. We're breaking borders and boundaries. What do you do now, Jack?
Okay, so it's about 11 now.
It's about 10 because
Oh yeah, because it was ended.
show ended early.
Ended early, yeah. Okay. What do I do? I've got my. Have I looked at the pictures yet from
You
the
have
camera?
not.
I'm looking at. I'm not like there. I'm gonna go to a separate bar and find a booth at that bar.
You find a
I'm gonna
bar.
buy a new jacket on the way because I
Yeah.
I always
You go
have
to
to
a-
replace my jacket.
Yeah, you go to a haberdashery
late night haberdashery.
Mm-hmm.
Get myself a jacket.
It takes you another 30 minutes. It's now 11, almost 11 o'clock.
Tweed jacket.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
reverse pinstripe. All right, tasteful collar.
Tailored?
Not that tailored beautifully. That took an extra half an hour.
For sure. It's 11.
No extra large collar like is popular at the time. I like a tasteful thin collar.
Okay.
Tweed.
Ooh.
You know, extra flammable.
Jack, you look hot.
Ooh, and I am
There's
hot.
no other way to say it. You look at the pictures of the bar which you found. It's called the Rusty Clam. You open the bar. You open the envelope holding the pictures, and you see pictures at the docks.
The docks.
Of hands exchanging money for mackerel. Holy Mackelmore.
Holy Mackelmore. What do the hands look like?
One of the hands have a tattoo, a distinct tattoo that you know belongs to the men of the kingpin Cold Fish Capruso.
Capruso strikes again.
You see him dealing with shady figures in hats, exchanging money for the Holy Mackelmore, but the figures are completely
Nude. Oh, sorry.
covered in shadow, so you cannot
nude.
tell.
They could be nude.
They could be nude.
Okay.
You think to yourself, they could be nude.
What if they were? Okay, so I see.
You do
Money
see
and
something.
Holy Mackelmore changing hands, and then a further out picture where I can see some people in the shadows, but I can't see who they are.
You see the people in the shadows are exchanging the money for the Holy Mackelmore.
What was that kingpin's name?
Cold Fish Capruso. And you saw the pictures was taken at the docks.
Well, I was planning on going to the goddamn docks anyway. Well, no. Where am I meeting Jody? North of the docks.
It's 11 o'clock. The walk across, if you leave it right now, is just enough time to go see Jody and check out the docks.
Oh, okay.
But you have to rush.
I'm going.
You rush out. As you're rushing out, making your way to the docks where you know Cold Fish Capruso's men hang out. As you turn around on an alleyway, you hear behind you some garbage cans rustling and falling.
Immediately shoot.
You immediately shoot. Okay, this is when our D6 comes in. Peter, the way the rules are going to work here is
I'm so scared as a child. What if it's a child?
if you shoot,
Oh, fuck.
we're going to do a D6. 1 to 2 is a failure. 3 to 4 is a mixed success.
What's my modifier?
And 5, no modifier. And 5 to 6 is a success. Okay. So
I did shoot. I said it.
You immediately shot behind you.
4.
A 4. You hear,
Ow, sir! Ow!
Oh no!
It's a child. Fuck!
Oh
my leg!
God. I run over. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
You shot me! What the fuck?
I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else.
You see a soot-covered boy in a Newsies cap.
Sir, I was just here. Oh no! My mother said I shouldn't have come out here.
This reminds me of the war crimes I committed. Give me $5.
$5. All right. Big money.
Your mother said you shouldn't come out here?
I just,
and he's like grabbing his leg.
I just had to come out. Listen, I've been following you for a little bit. Are you investigating the murder of Jack Aperture? Sorry, Jimmy Aperture.
I'm Jack.
You're Jack. Sorry, I've been shot.
That's okay.
I'm a child and I've been shot.
Yes, I am investigating the murder of one Jim and James Aperture.
Listen, I saw who killed him. It was one of Cold Fish Capruso's men. But I don't think he gave the order. I was able to, before they caught me, I ran away and I stole his camera. But they were able to take one of the films with them. I took the camera and the lens and I left them at his wife's house. Is she okay? I haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah, she's fine.
Okay, that's wonderful. Wonderful.
Do you mean this camera?
So, yes. Oh, listen. Where are you going right now?
Insight check.
Okay, roll a d6, I guess.
What's my modifier on that?
0.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm a detective. You tell me I don't have any
fine.
insight.
Plus
I got
1.
a 6.
Six. Okay.
Go fuck yourself.
This kid is trying to help you, but he's also in so much pain.
Okay.
More pain than a child should ever be in. But also, weirdly, it feels like he's used to this level of pain because he does work.
Yeah, he works 4 jobs.
I
pour a little sangria on his open wound to try and like disinfect
Oh yeah, the moldy sangria will definitely help.
Yeah.
Oh, that feels better already.
You know, I'm glad you appreciate it. I'm going to the docks where Cold Fish Capruso is known to hang out.
Listen, it's too dangerous if you go alone. I deliver his newspaper. I know where he hangs out.
What's your name?
My name?
Yeah,
Skipper.
Skipper. Love that.
And look, maybe if I survive this, I'll live up to my name.
Hey, Skipper, if you and I both survive this, you got a job with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just you have to go to his villa at 11:30, and he hangs out at his balcony, and he smokes his nightly cigar there. He's all alone. Jack, you gotta listen to me. You can't go see him now. 11:30. I know you may have other plans, but 11:30 is the only time where you'll find Kingpin Goldfish, and he won't die, Jack.
And he runs away, leaving a trail of blood behind him.
He won't die? What does that mean?
You won't die.
Oh.
On your way.
So I need to go. I can't go to the docks because I'll die.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to Cold Fish Capruso's villa at 11:30 when he's smoking a cigar on his balcony and find him and do something to him.
Yeah, do something to him, all right.
Okay. I have a big decision to make here. The beautiful, stunning milkmaid Jody. I'm going to have to blow her off for our first date if I want to solve this case.
And she also leaves town tonight.
Yeah. And she may never come back.
Who knows?
Fuck. Okay. I said earlier that Jack, the thing that matters most to him is integrity. And by fucking God, he's gonna solve this fucking case if it kills him. Jody's a lovely girl, but you know what else starts with J like Jody?
What?
Justice. Jack takes off towards Cold Fish caprese salads.
You go to Caprese Salad's house, and you see, just as you approach up a hill, and you see the balcony looking down the hill, and you see a little ember kind of and smoke billowing.
Ember floating in the darkness of the night. Because you can't see him, you can just see the ember, and it's lighting up his face.
And a little ember falls down from the balcony.
Oh, you're
illuminating your face.
You're make me
and
come with your storytelling.
And hitting your coat, almost lighting it on fire again. He put it out.
I try very hard not to scream.
Yeah. Okay, how do you get up to the balcony?
Okay, are there any men? He's alone, right?
He's alone.
Okay, Jack finds a bush and goes,
"Hey, what's going on over there?"
And so he comes like to the edge of the...
I'm coming over to the edge.
And while he's sort of like looking where Jack made that caca sound, Jack is going to go through the bushes, G.I. Joe style, and traverse out to the other side where
could this bird be?
Cold Fish is not looking, and he's going to climb up the... I'm assuming there's ivy all over the villa.
Of course.
I'm going to climb up the ivy
Roll
like
me
a ladder.
D6.
What do I add to athletics? 0.
Absolutely, for sure, 0.
I'm a commoner across the board, I guess.
You really are. But isn't that what makes you extraordinary,
4.
Jack? 4? You climb up there, but not before Cold Fish hears you come up. And he turns around and points his gun at you, and he goes, "Hey, what's going on here?"
I love this guy.
He's all over the place. Hey,
Cold Fish Capruso.
and who the fuck are you?
I'm the finger, and your finger's about to get fingered.
Oh, what are you here for, kid?
Listen, I've been smelling something awful fishy around these parts. Do you take money for holy mackerel?
No, you can't come to my house and you just ask me questions like that. Tell me more. Like, you come into my house and what do you need to know?
Listen, I've been following the trail of this case. I'm trying to get it before it goes cold. What do you know about an aperture?
Pulls out a tiny notebook. You know this man is very confident in himself.
He doesn't need to overcompensate.
He does not.
Ooh.
Very small.
How big's the pencil?
He's basically writing with like lead.
just the
lead
pencil?
tip.
Okay.
And he just
Aperture, yeah. I sent the guy after him, but I got paid to do so. So, what's it to you?
The order didn't come from you.
Nah, it didn't come from me, but this does.
and he shoots at you. See, the guns work very differently in this world, especially Cold Fish Kingpin Capruso. There's one thing you know about this gangster, and that he really loves trivia. And you know how you can really stop.
Oh,
the
shit.
only way to turn his own bullet around to
Against him?
is to quickly read the piece of trivia that is engraved into the bullet and answer it.
Is it in the folder?
No, it's not. I'm going to the bullet. You look at the bullet and it asks you a question.
This is getting very existential now. The bullet's asking me a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready.
What is apology for murder?
What is apology for murder?
I've pulled up a random Wikipedia article.
That's very apt.
You get 3 questions
What is apology for
to
murder?
try to figure out what this is.
Okay. When was it released?
1945.
Apology for murder.
This is actually amazing. The amazing poll. Question number 1.
Well, I asked when it was released.
Yeah, that was your question.
Okay. 2 more questions? Fuck. What am I trying to answer this? I'm trying to figure out what it is.
What it is.
What it is.
No, I'm not answering that question. Shit.
Is it a movie?
Yes.
Oh! Apology for murder?
1945. I will give you... Tell me what genre this movie is, and you...
Apology for murder.
And you get it.
Okay. Who is the star? Who's the lead actor?
Anne Savage and Hugh Beaumont.
A woman and a man. It's a romance.
It is a film noir.
With the romance elements?
I don't think so. It is about a woman killing her husband, I think.
Ooh, there's got to be some romance. That's very funny.
I'll give it to you. You get shot in the leg.
Okay.
And you fall off the balcony.
Oh, shit.
This is crazy, though, because I hit the random button and it gave me a film noir. I just pulled this up.
Wow.
We'll read this out later if we have time.
We won't.
We definitely
We're already at like an hour and 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You fall down, Jack. You've fallen. What do you do?
Who gave you the order? Cold fish.
If you really want the answers that bad, circle back to the docks later tonight.
Okay. I'm circling back to the docks.
You arrive at the docks, and Jack, the problem was not that you weren't fast enough. It's that you had a bullet hole in your leg, which made you not fast enough. You arrive at the docks. All you see is a large cargo ship leaving. You see Sergeant Harvey Gordon looking at you, smug, waving at you, and next to him stands crates and crates of milk.
No.
Next to which stands crates and crates of money.
Money?
Next to which stands Jody, the milk person.
No.
She looks at you with a sad glare, afraid to meet your eye as the ship sails off into the night.
I just got chills. So Harvey was behind everything.
Harvey Gordon was supplying holy mackerel to the whole city.
And that fucker ran away with my doll.
And as he rides off in a ship, he sends you another envelope full of developed photographs in which you notice it was the second half of Jimmy's photographs, which showed the shadowy figures to be naked policemen just wearing their police hats. Dun, dun, dun.
Wait, but who killed Iris?
Find out next time.
No, you can't do that to me.
On Good Noir 2.
Wow.
Okay, that's it.
Wow. Well, okay, wow. Well, I want to leave the listener at home. I know that was a very different from our normal episode, but I hope you enjoyed coming on this narrative journey with us. And just like real life, not everything is wrapped up beautifully with a neat bow. You know, because the story
absolutely.
Yo, this is a story all about how Jack the Finger got turned upside down.
And he got a second wound in his leg.
Oh, shit. Oh, so is it the same leg that I was already limping
No,
with?
your other leg.
Oh,
Fucked.
no. Shit.
I hope you enjoyed that.
I
This
really
was,
did.
This
I
was
really
a
did.
different foray for me and
Foray.
soiree. Where am I going? And episode 30. I don't know how I'm going to top this one. Kind of went all out here. So we'll
Damn.
see.
Well, I appreciate all of the pre-work you put in.
Thank you.
You know, yeah, I really felt like I was Jack.
That's awesome. That's good.
know?
That's all about improv. And Peter, for our guests, we have to tell them how much you made at the end of the day.
Oh shit!
I will
You
e-transfer.
No, you don't have to.
I will interact e-transfer you this money.
This is only for
No,
the
this
purposes
is real.
of narrative. For the people at home, I don't want to.
You get $30.
Whoa!
Yes. Is that an acceptable amount for you? I will give you $30 for doing a good job.
You know what? 30 is fine.
Awesome.
I didn't want it any more.
Anyone $30.
30.
You
I'll
have
take that.
You have one improv.
Wow. And thank you for facilitating my improv development today.
That's
I feel
good.
like I've really broken through a wall,
Yeah.
you know?
Don't fuck up next time.
Oh, shit. Cue the outro.
No, I decide when it goes.
Oh, no. When is it?
It already went millions of seconds ago.
Is this the post-credit scene?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
sure. Okay.
Got it.
Bye.
Love you.